everybody, it's me, Spongey Knight from the future, or now, I don't know. And welcome back to the Spongey World Edited. We'll be continuing on with the next adventure or episode, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Anyway, take it away past me. In last episode we went to space. I'm just kidding. What we did in last episode was we went to one of those stars or planets that like are in the sky, and we collected some materials because in this episode we're going to go to space. We're not going to go there directly, like we're not going to go straight to space now, but we need to get some things set up before we can go there. So we're going to do that first, but we will get to space in this episode, so don't worry. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering what's up with my character's like hand, well, I got a mod that allows you to use skins in the old version of the game, and well, here's what the skin looks like. This isn't actually how my skin looks normally. I'll show you guys a picture of what my skin looks like, but yeah, in this version it comes out like weird and corrupted, which kind of goes with the theme of the skin because they're based on Miss and No, but this isn't what they're supposed to look like. I'm not sure what it is that's causing this, but here we go. Now we're gonna get everything together, so I think I got this circle in here, yeah. We're going to take one of the bats with us. They could be the first bat in space. Now, we're actually going to make two of the thing I need. Well, first, the thing we need is the gravity controller, and we're going to need two of them. You don't need two of them to get to space, but me as an individual is going to need two of them. And I'll tell you why in a second. But first I want to make them. And yeah, now, by itself, it doesn't really do much. You can right-click of it, and it just changes the position on it, and that will be important later, but for now, keep that in mind. The reason I got two was because you can make a grapple gun, and this will be useful for traversing space. We're going to make one, and we do happen to have a gravity core from last episode, so we'll take that and use it, I guess. We could always get more of these, so it doesn't entirely matter. But yeah, right now we can't really use it because we don't have any ammo. We need to make the ammo, which means I need to actually check, because to make the ammo you're going to need arrows, string, and some stardust. And to get stardust, well, you take the outer star cord and you just put it in a crafting table and you get a bunch of them. So that's what we're gonna need. So yeah, and you get G arrows. I don't know if there's anything you can do with these specifically, but whatever, we'll worry about that another time. What we're gonna do is we're gonna turn them to G arrow with rope, which is what can fire from the grapple gun. And this allows you to basically traverse outer space a bit better. You don't need it to traverse outer space, but it is something that will help you definitely. So yeah, for example, I'll use one like outside my house as an example, because I can spare one arrow. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering why it's so bright outside, I turned up the gamma to a ridiculous amount. Like, if you go into my settings, it's like 2000, which isn't an amount you can get to normally. I had to go into the settings folder and make it 2000. The reason I did that was to make the quality easier, because in space, there's not a lot of light, and you can't really see that well, so I just turned the brightness to a ridiculous amount so you guys can see anyway. It's also because it just works there. But yeah, here's what you can do with it. You can, if you shoot it to something, you'll basically get locked to it, like I am. And yeah, if you crouch, you'll come unattached and gravity will return to normal. But yeah, you can use this in the overworld to be Spider-Man, I guess. But that's not what's important. Anyway, we're going to need a few other things in the episode. We're going to grab a bucket from in here that I know I have. I've tried this episode multiple times, so I know I have all this stuff. And this isn't going to be required for this episode. This is more if I run out of thirst and need more drinks. Which reminds me, I think there's some in like here that I like hidden, using that glitchiness, or maybe they're just camouflage. Maybe it's to stop other players from stealing it. But yeah, I got lots of water because we're going to need a lot of water when we're in space, because there isn't actually water out there. There is ice, I've noticed, but that's not really going to help us. Next, we're going to need to make more buckets, because there is something we do need from. And that is to make a portal at last. We're going to finally make a portal, and this is going to be the portal that allows us to get to and from space without having to go through like the measurements that we need to go into through this one episode. This is so we can get there more reliably, basically. But to get there initially, we have to do it the normal way, unfortunately. So yeah, now what we need to do for the portals is we need two buckets that are filled, like so. We'll put these in here for now, and we need and we need two stain-proof buckets, which we need to make, actually. Well, first we need to make glass pane, even. That's what you need. And you put the bucket in the middle, like so. And that'll give you the stain-proof bucket. These are important for later, but for now, just know that we have them. I don't know if you can stack them. Maybe you can. Okay, you can. That's interesting. And next we're going to need a whole bunch of dyes. Specifically, we're going to need ink, lapis, cactus green, dandelion yellow, cocoa beans, we're going to need bone meal. We need 2 of each basically, because we're going to make 2 teleporters. If you just make 1, that's not really going to work. And we're going to need 2 rose reds, which we don't have on hand right now, but we can get it. We'll get in it soon. We're also going to need a bunch of wool. So I'm going to take the blue wool because it looks like the night sky. So yeah, we'll put that to the side for now. And let me just make sure I have everything. Okay, that's good. So we're going to head over to Warp Town after we take out the skeleton. Oh, that reminds me, I wanted to switch my weapons around. The reason I switched them around is because that'll be important in, like... Well, it's not going to be important at all for this episode. It's just something I wanted to do because it makes fighting a little bit more interesting. Because with my main hand weapon, I can spam click it with my special mouse key, which will make it especially useful. Anyway, then we're going to set sail. I think I'm going to cut this out, but before I do... Is my wolf not following me? Okay, no, they're not. I don't want Swift to be coming with me. Wait, was that him? I wasn't really looking, but I'm pretty sure I saw him. I'm going to head over to our boat. Where is it actually? I can't find it. Oh, it's over here. I can never find it when I want to. I need to park it in a better place. But we're going to get going before this guy like blows us up. You'll never take me alive. Especially if I do this. But yeah, I'm gonna cut out here. I'll meet you guys in a second.
Later.
Okay, and we're back. Well, kind of. I didn't make it to where I wanted to go, but I made it to a planet to demonstrate how the gravity controller works. So if we actually fly up here, in its default position, we'll get pulled to the surface like normal. You know, this is what normally happens. Let me take off my boots so we don't like fall off accidentally. But yeah, this is, you know, normally how you traverse the planet. As we did in the last episode. You'll actually find a lot of these in space, which will be important because we're going to go to one. There's apparently like a cloud in this one. Now what the gravity controller does is, if you right click it while on this, well, you get thrown away. What it does is it counters the effect of these, like, gravity cores gravity. It doesn't counter the effect of normal gravity, like the world's gravity. Like gravity is still normal, as you can see, but it counters the effect of the artificial gravity, I guess. As long as it's in this mode. If it's not in that mode, then gravity will work as normal on those planets and you'll get sucked to them and all that such. Anyway, let's actually get to Warp Town.
Just then.
And on the way there, I actually did want to talk about maybe reviving one of my dogs from the past. I was thinking about reviving Yellow 2. Because in this mod, I've noticed they have like the graveyard mod, right? And I noticed that if your pets die, they actually drop like a body. You can actually like dig up. I don't think you can do anything with it, but you might be able to revive them that way. And if so, we might be able to bring back Yellow 2 that way. Although, obviously Yellow 2 isn't a part of this world, but, like, you get what I'm saying. Because sadly, Yellow 2 died during the New Year's, like, episode back in 2016 in my original fun world. A long, long time ago. That was, like, 7 years ago. Almost. If we can't revive them, then I'm sure I can come up with something. Anyway, now that we're in town, I want to actually use the crafting table so we can set up the portals. But first we need to get some things. Oh, and I should say off camera I went back home and I got some dirt just in case we need to build. Now I'm going to show you guys what I want to make first. With the Stainproof bucket you can make the bucket of colourful water, which requires all these dyes. So yeah, that's where the dyes come in. I don't think I picked up the rose red actually, so let's go grab some. I think I saw some roses like back here. As I remember, this place does have roses somewhere. There's some over here actually, I see them now. They caught my attention. And yeah, this will be important. Well, this is going to be important because we need it. Okay, which reminds me, I think we left our string back at home, so we can't clean our canteen. We could buy, I guess, a charcoal canteen and just use that instead. Might as well use the stuff we need. Okay, but yeah, we're going to need this, and I think we can find the recipe for here. No, it's complicated. Let's go into here. That's the wrong button. Wrong item even. So we need it in this order, which is going to be hard to like memorize. So we'll put this in there, that in there, this in there, and we get the bucket of colourful water. And we need 2 because we're going to be making 2 portals. Like I said, if you don't want to make 2 portals, you don't need to get 2, but I do want to do portals, so here we go. Next we need our blue wool. And I did that completely wrong, but there you go. And we can get the blue portal. You can have it any colour. I specifically picked blue because it's like the night sky, like I said earlier. So yeah, excuse me sir, I need to go this way. And we're going to place the portal up here where space is. And yeah, right now it won't do anything because there's only one of the portal. It will just kind of teleport you in place like that. It makes a nice, cool sound. But other than that, right now we can't really do anything with it. Now, one thing I've noticed when trying this episode out is flying directly up from here doesn't actually do what I need to do. Because to get to space, you need to fly directly up. But whenever I fly up from here, it kills me. So we're going to try somewhere else. I'm going to go back to my house and try and fly up from there. If that doesn't work, I'll think of something else, I guess. I'll meet you guys back at my house, I guess.
Much later.
Now, before we go on, I just want to make a point of something. This gravity controller has two modes, as you guys know. When I click it, it changes to two modes. I just want to name both the modes to make this next part easier for you guys. So right now it's in the green mode, which is basically when it's deactivated. And if you right click it, it goes into this red arrow mode, which is basically where it's active. So to actually get to space, you need it to be active or in red arrow mode, not in this mode. Now next, you need to fly 300 blocks in height. Now I'm not sure how you get there normally. If you didn't have like other mods, we're going to be using the air stuff, but this isn't from the same mod, so I'm not sure how you would get there like with just like the Star Miner mod. There might be a way, but I can't think of anything. My original method to getting up there was to use a bouncing bot mod, which is also another mod, so either way it wouldn't really make any difference, but still. I just want to put that out there before I forget. Anyway, so we're going to jump up and we're going to just start flying. Remember, make sure the gravity controller is active, and then it should work. And voila, now we're in space. And it looks like we got pretty lucky. We actually landed into a block. Because when you go into this dimension, you actually get sent directly up, and it's kind of weird. Basically, while you're out here, you can't actually move. Like, I'm trying to move, like right now, but I can't. And that's the first thing you're going to notice about this dimension, is that you can't really do much. So how did you get around, you're probably wondering. Well, when messing around, the only way I effectively can get around is by punching like against objects, but that might not work in this situation, so yeah. Which is why I got some dirt, by the way. This is why I went back and got it. I also got a lily pad. I actually want to show some of this lily pad quickly. If you actually drop an item, there's no gravity here, so it will just get like thrown in that direction. Like, I'm probably never going to see that lily pad again. That's something to note. But yeah, that's also why I bought a lot of this water as well, because there isn't much out here. I'm glad I have a mod that stops my hunger. But yeah, as you can see, there is ice out here, like I said, so you might be able to do something with that, but it's not clear. Looks like there's a planet over there, but yeah, you can see these planets out here. I want to try and get to one, but I'm not sure how to go about this. Okay, it doesn't look like we can place blocks right now because we're not close enough. Let me see if I can hit myself away from this. Well, anyway, this is why we have this, I guess. So we're going to use this to get around, and that actually reminds me, I wanted to make something, but I kind of forgot. I was going to make an ender chest, like backpack, but I forgot my lever. But we have the ender chest lining up, it's fine. That's not what was important to the episode, but we'll keep hold of this just in case. We can still, I guess, place it down and use it normally, but that doesn't really matter. I know. Okay, so now that we're here, let's try and get over to that block over there. Or that planet, I guess. We just want to be really careful with this gravel launcher because we only have like so many arrows. We don't want to miss any of our shots. But yeah, as you can see, space is kind of weird. I don't know what this biome actually is called. Let's see. We're in sky apparently. This is just the sky. But yeah, it's basically space. Like you can see like the stars. You can see like the planet below us. Or to the side, I guess. This is like really weird because we're like looking at it from the side. I don't know why there's like all these blocks out here, by the way. I don't know what the point of that is, but whatever. See if we can get over here. Okay. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, okay. I was panicked. I was like, oh no, we're gonna get launched into space. Because you really can get stuck in this dimension. It's really annoying. It's happened to me a few times when playing around in survival mode. You want to be really careful, basically. You don't want to like get stuck out here because you might really get stuck. I'm glad that I have this item to kind of help me navigate a bit better. But yeah, let's head over to this. There's a bunch of saplings on it. Okay, that was a miss. Yeah, if you miss, it kind of just... Oh no! Wait, we might get sucked into this planet's gravity. Actually, I can shoot onto it. Okay. Now, when you're actually on the planet, like I am right now, it'll work as usual, like back at home, where you can like walk around it and stuff. This is the only time where there's actually gravity out here. Otherwise, there's no gravity and everything kind of just goes on forever. I'll even prove it by shooting like an arrow. Like if I shoot one, oh, that didn't really work because we were upside down. Let me get right side up, if I can find right side up. You can kind of get disoriented. There's like, wait, what's there? Oh, I got nice stuff. Yeah, it kind of bugs out because the IDs are. This is what I meant by there was some ID problems early in series, because I noticed with this mod there are some ID issues. Some of the stabs are mixed up with the this mod, unfortunately. So some things might not work. So we'll see floating like glitches. Apparently there are traps low out here, which is kind of amusing. Okay, I think this is right way up. We'll take these ice staffs, I guess. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, we have finally landed on a planet. It's not quite the moon, but it's a planet. And we're collecting like ice staffs or whatever these are. Oh, it's these saplings because they're the same ID. That's kind of funny. Anyway, because if you look in like, if we go actually into here, this might take a minute. No, that's not it. Apparently there's some other errors in this mod. Okay, you can see here actually, it goes into like these weird things. Basically, some of these might get overlapped with like the other mods. Let's look at the ice staff actually. Okay, like here. The ender staff. Because the flowers from this mod's have the same ID it seems. So I wonder now, can we place water in space? Oh, and you can see this is what I mean by the sponge out here. Looks like you can. Can you swim in it as usual? Okay, I can't remember if I got some string. Oh yeah, I did. But here we are, we're in space. And also you may notice that this dirt is different. It's star dirt. It's a lot greener. You could actually take this and bring it home if you like. I probably should got more water, honestly. A way I could make an infinite water supply. I mean, it doesn't matter really. We could always go back. Our main reason to get here is to put one of these down. And also I kind of like this planet. It's a weird planet, but it's interesting at least. Got lots of trees. Okay, did that tree just grow in front of me? Anyway, let's look in here. If you actually look at the map, it looks really freaky. Like if I press X, this is what it looks like. I want to see if I can see another planet. Okay, I can see kind of another planet over there. Where I'm looking. Well, not where I'm looking, but that way. Now what you can do, by the way, this does work out here, the gravity controller, and if you use it, you can actually fling from planet to planet. So if we use it now, for example, we'll actually get flung to the next planet, like so. As long as you disable it, you won't like get flung off again. You gotta be careful with it, because if you don't use it wisely, you can really get no control of it, and you'll just get lost in space, and well, that's no fun. It's kind of awkward to navigate and can be a bit nauseating, but you can get you can get used to it. It's not like terrible. I want to see if there's any more planets other than that one that we just were at. Okay, apparently we're going like up the planet. Like right now we're on top of it apparently. Yeah, it's really nauseating, especially when it gets nighttime, because right now it's nighttime. You can see it's dark down there. That's because the time of day still affects you, but because we're in space, you can't really notice it unless you look around, but you can see the things like the moon. By the way, you can't actually get to the moon, I've tried. Oh, wait, what happened? Where am I? I just got upside down somehow. I just got teleported, like, somehow. Wait, did I? I wasn't paying attention. I saw a trap, but I'm so confused. What's going on? I was just looking at the moon, right? Yeah, okay. Whatever. I'm so confused. This place is weird. Like, if I could say one thing is weird about this dimension, and that is just the general dimension is just weird for some reason. Okay, let's see if we can get back to that other planet. Okay, I think it's this way. We might actually have to get, like, a little bit over, like, to this direction. You don't want to, like, overshoot it. Yeah, you don't have to worry about falling damage, at least, because there's no gravity. I think we might just have to make the landing here for now. We could always set up more portals later. Okay, I think I set it up wrong. Now I'm kind of worried. I don't want to lose this. So let me just place like dirt around it. Okay, did I grab it? Yeah. I'm not really too fussed about losing my dirt. I mean, if it goes too far, we can kind of just grab it back like that. But yeah. Mining sideways is kind of weird, as you can kind of tell. It's good to see that this stuff kind of naturally spawns though. Anyway, so I think we're right side up right now. I don't have any means to really say we are upside up, but I think we are generally up right side up. Actually, I could tell by looking at items really. Actually, just look up. Look at the minimap, I'm sure that will give away. And I can see our hole over here. But yeah. And here we are, we're back. So yeah, that's how we're going to get to and from space. As you can tell, it's kind of nauseating. But you know, it's space. Now I want to see if this would work. I'm not sure if I want to like put space in risk flow. You see here space. We could always get space on those like planets, like up like that one. But I want to see, can we actually take animals to space? So we're going to take, you know, we're going to take one of Space's siblings if we can find one. Let's see if we can find a pig. Ooh, spider, even better. Hang on, I need my jump boost so I can get over the wall. Oh, okay, so he did go in. I don't think he can do anything though. I don't think they're not affected in gravity the same way as we are. They can climb on walls, but I don't think he can actually get to me. How does it feel, spider, to be useless? Absolutely useless. But yeah, we can still pick them up like this. I think though if we put them down, they can't really do anything. They can still attack us, as you can tell, but... So I guess you could take animals to space. They just wouldn't be able to do anything. But yeah, I can make it so he's flying. Nothing really happens. I wanted to see if I can... if this falls normally. Okay, so there's still artificial gravity, like from the gravity gun apparently. I can still do this. Which makes no sense, but whatever. Yeet. Yeah, that's kind of fun. Okay, what's going on with this? I keep like getting pushed up. Like, are you seeing this? Like, look. I might, like, if I move into this normally, nothing happens. But if I press the space bar for like a quarter of a second, I actually like get lifted up the block. That's pretty interesting. I lost my gravitational pull. Ooh, we're going to another planet. We're going to this like, what is this? Is this clay? Yeah, it's clay. Let me take these off. No, my boots. No. Quickly, get back. I think I missed them. Okay, I got them. But yeah, this is what happens if you leave it active, by the way. You kind of just get pushed around. You kind of just get sent like this. It's kind of fun, but I'll be a bit unnecessary. I didn't want to put them on. Let's just put them here for now. But yeah, mining in this dimension is awkward because everything kind of goes everywhere. It doesn't just go directly down like normal. I kind of want to shoot my bow lightly. Like if I... That didn't really work. Let's go right side up. This place can be very disorienting apparently. So, ow, I triggered the spike trap as usual. Okay, wait. Oh, so, okay, no, okay, that's interesting. So apparently the bow's gravity is still normal, which makes no sense whatsoever, but whatever. But yeah, we have made it to the moon. It's actually a nicer moon landing, honestly. I could put a flag here. Especially now that we can get to and from the moon. Now getting back to Earth here normally is kind of awkward. Hang on, I want to do the first battle moon thing. Yeah, are they affected by the gravity? No. Well, they can fly, I guess. They can fly, so I guess to them it doesn't really matter that this is space. So I guess mobs that can fly might work. If you can get a ghast out here. Okay, I wonder if water flows. Okay, no it doesn't. That's interesting. Well, I mean, it makes sense, I guess, that it wouldn't fly because we're in space. So water doesn't flow. That's interesting. It's very interesting. I didn't know this. I assume it's the same for lava as well then. We'll load up gun, I guess, while we're out here. We're not going to shoot it, I just happened to click on it, so might as well load it, I guess. We'll find any aliens. Yeah, I don't know if there are any aliens. I don't think there are, but it could be. Okay, let me get my bat back. But yeah, you can see Earth is really... Oh, you can see Earth is there, but you can see space is pretty generic, honestly. It's cool, like, really cool. Inside this is ore as usual. But because you're in space, I think it's harder to get. Because it kind of goes everywhere. Maybe if you configure something out, you might be able to do something with this. But yeah, I just want to show it off. Maybe we might use space for something later, but right now I don't think there's any reason to. You could use it, I guess, as a way of traveling, because what you could do is if we right click, you can get shot outright, and you'll just get sent forever until you hit like another planet like this. And this one has like a really cool like Saturn like ring around it. I imagine it would be very easy to get lost though, because I don't know which way I came in. But yeah, I think this is snow, right? Yeah, snow. To get back to Earth, by the way, if you really wanted to leave, like the normal way, instead of through like a portal, you just need to go shift yourself around. This is much easier, by the way, to do when you're flying in like creative modes, but you need to basically go towards Earth, and you need to have it in the deactivated mode, and eventually you'll end up in Earth. Oh, and you might burn and die from falling. I think we're dead. We're about to like plummet into the Earth. But yeah, that's space for you. But hey, at least you guys get to see it. If you're lucky, you might be able to fall onto like water or whatever when coming back in, but that's beside the point. But yeah, that's the space episode. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is mainly just going to space. We weren't really going to do anything there. I just wanted to show it exists and be cool. And that's the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time for, the next video that you decide to watch, I guess, on my channel. Whatever it is, I hope you enjoy it. Until then, boop!